Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Very good. You may proceed.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Would you please introduce yourself to the jurors?
My name is Deputy Scott Thomas. I'm a deputy of Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office in Palm Beach County, Florida.
And Deputy Thomas, how long have you been with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office?
About 13 years now.
Right, and your current job responsibilities with them?
I'm in the K-9 unit.
All right, what about back in January of 2016?
I was on road patrol.
All right, I want to turn your attention to January 3rd of 2016. Did you respond to 103 Plantation Boulevard?
Yes.
And is that located in Palm Beach?
Yes, Palm Beach County.
All right. And when you arrived to that call, who was there when you got there?
I referred back to my report,
Sure.
To be honest with you, because it was a while ago. But
Sure.
there was the three people. The three people listed in the report were there.
And who were those three people?
I may refer to the report for the exact names if that's
Sure.
okay.
Sure.
So the complainant was Richard Ivancic. We have Shelby Nealy and the and then the person that got bigger acted, Jamie. Looking for the last name. I don't have it. I don't have the last name, but the person that got big dragon was Jamie.
All right. So you said Richard Ivancic was the person who made the call?
Yes, according to my report.
All right. And also present was Shelby Nealy and Jamie, who you said ended up getting Baker acted?
Correct.
All right. Did you observe any injuries to Jamie?
Yeah, so according to my report, there were injuries to her wrist that I observed.
And do you know the number of injuries that were to her wrist?
I'm going to say I'm relying solely on my report here because of the amount of time it was ago.
Sure.
And I'm going to, but yes, and it was accurate. It says I observed 15 small lacerations on Jamie's left wrist and 16 plus scratch marks on Jamie's left ankles.
And did those appear to be fresh?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Do you know if she was pregnant at the time?
According to my report, that she was. So she must have told me on the scene.
All right. And did you obtain sworn written statements from both her father, Richard Ivancic, as well as Shelby Nealy?
According to the report, yes, ma'am.
All right. And based on those reports and the totality of the circumstances and injuries and so forth that you saw, it was Jamie that was Baker acted at that time?
Yes, correct.
All right. I don't have any other questions.
All right. Thank you. Any cross-examination?
Yes, sir. And Deputy, I apologize, but feel free to reference your report. I understand that this was a long time ago and you may not remember these details. So this occurred January 3rd of 2016?
Yes.
And at that time, Jamie Ivancic was 5 months pregnant?
That's what I was told.
Okay.
On scene, yes.
And you have her down as weighing 120 pounds at that time?
That's what they must have told me on scene, yes.
Okay. And Shelby Nealy weighed 115 pounds at that time?
Same, yes.
And he was a male, obviously he was not pregnant, right?
Correct.
And you indicated, so Richard Ivancic, with date of birth December 13 of 1947, is the one that made the call?
Yes.
But he was calling based on information that Shelby Nealy had provided to him, correct?
Correct.
And when you, law enforcement, arrived and spoke to Shelby Nealy, he claimed that Jamie Ivancic wanted to kill herself for unknown reasons, correct?
Yeah, I think he told that she was having, like, she suffered from being bipolar, depression. She was having, she had all those things that are listed in the report, so yes.
But he didn't provide any reason as to what precipitated this particular event, correct?
No, just that she was suffering from being bipolar and depressed and whatnot, and that's what made her do this.
But both Shelby and Richard indicated that whatever had happened, Shelby was the only one with Jamie at that time, correct?
Yes, and they both put eyewitnesses that they saw this in.
Okay. And in terms of this event, you didn't arrest anybody, right? You ended up taking Jamie Ivancic to the hospital?
Correct.
And other than the injuries, she was generally telling you that she felt fine and she was doing all right?
Yeah, she lied. She was saying that her cat is the one that gave her the markings on her wrist.
Okay. I don't have any more questions. Thank you, Deputy.
Any
Yes, sir.
redirect?
Deputy Thomas, when you arrive, generally speaking, when you arrive at scenes and you're going to speak with witnesses or have them give written statements, it's the practice to do that individually, correct?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
talk with one person or have one person write a statement where they're not around the other person who's writing a statement. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
And the statement that Richard Ivancic wrote for you indicates that I saw my daughter took a knife across her wrist without cutting herself, right?
I would have to go back to review the statements exactly. I just know that verbally what they told me, and because it was a big wreck, I just had them write it on paper. But yes,
Do you have those written statements?
I don't. No, ma'am. So if you have it, I obviously believe what you have from the case.
And her father also said she cut her wrist while her husband was with her in the bedroom. Do you recall that?
I don't. If like I said, if that's the statement, then that's what it was turned in. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And like you said, these statements, since they're taken individually, these two people, or in your investigations that you do, these two people would not be together when they're either writing statements or talking to you about what happened. Is that fair?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And do you recall that Shelby Nealy, in his statement, likewise said she cut herself with a knife?
Yes, they were similar.
All right. And that she threatened to kill herself with a knife?
Yes, that she was having suicidal thoughts.
And when you say that Mr. Sarabia asked you if you took her to the hospital and you said yes, when you Baker Act somebody, that's because they're a threat to themselves or other people. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
All right. Anything else from the state? No, good. All right. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, who's your next witness? Okay. All right, sir, if you can go ahead and unmute yourself, first of all. Go ahead and unmute yourself, okay? There you go. All right, this is Judge Malone. I'm going to go ahead and place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, very good. You may inquire.
All right, please introduce yourself to our jurors.
I'm Detective Scott Cisc of City of Cleveland, Division of Police, badge 1395.
Okay. Could you please spell your last name? I keep forgetting.
Spelled S-I-S-T-E-K.
All right, and Detective Sistek, how long have you been a detective?
Approximately 6 years.
All right. And how were you employed with the Cleveland Police Department back in 2016?
Yes, ma'am.
And what did you do for them back in 2016?
I was on patrol.
Right. I want to turn your attention to April 27th of 2016, just past 4 o'clock a.m. Did you respond to a call of a female threatening a male and a baby?
Yes.
Okay. And when you got there, what did you see?
We talked to Mr. Nealy that was standing outside the apartment with a baby inside the vehicle.
All right. And what did you do after you saw Mr. Nealy with the baby?
Well, we just started gathering information, me and my partner, between him and the female was over there on scene.
All right. And did you come into contact with the female?
Yes.
Would you describe her demeanor, please?
I'm going to have to refer to my report.
Sure.
So the report, I have it as being crying and hysterical.
And did the male have injuries to him?
I have documented in my report that he had scratches on his arms and his neck, and he stated that he was bit and pepper sprayed.
I'm sorry, he stated that he was
Bitten and pepper sprayed.
by this female?
Yes.
All right. Did she have any physical injuries to her?
I have it documented there was no signs of physical injuries at the time.
All right. And where did you end up taking her?
We took her to Metro Health Medical Center into the ER for a psychological evaluation.
All right. And did you work any other calls that day involving these individuals?
To my knowledge, no.
All right. Did she claim, the female, did she claim that the male injured her?
I have it documented. She claims she was choked by the male.
All right, and you saw no signs of any injury on her?
According to my document, not at the time.
All right, thank you. That's all I have, Judge.
Any cross-examination?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, officer or detective.
Good morning.
Yeah, so Jamie Ivancic actually claimed that Shelby Nealy had attacked her and choked her until she urinated on herself, correct?
On my document, yes.
Okay. And again, that was April 27th at about 4 a.m. Of 2016?
Yes, sir.
I don't have no questions.
And here we direct.
We heard some questions about this yesterday, so I just want to ask, when Mr. Sarabia just asked you, and we heard you say about the choking, you say that she also claimed that it made her urinate on herself?
I have it written down. I have to refer to it. I just put that offender claims that the victim attacked her and choked her until she urinated on herself.
All right, but you didn't make any notations or anything of her having wet pants, wet bottom, or any kind of other injuries, correct?
I just put that offender did not have any physical signs of injury at this time, to include no mark on her neck or bloodshot eyes.
And when you say offender, you're referring to the female?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Who's your next witness? All right. sir. If you can go ahead and unmute yourself. There you go. Yeah, this is Judge Balone. I'm going to go ahead and place you under oath. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, you may inquire.
All right, please introduce yourself to the jury.
I'm Sergeant Dale Carlton with Broadview Heights Police in Ohio.
All right, and Detective Carlton, how long have you been with the Broadview Heights Police Department?
Almost 20 years.
Okay, and how long have you been a detective?
I'm actually a sergeant on the road.
Okay, sergeant on the road. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been a sergeant for 5 years.
All right, and what about in August of 2016? What were your responsibilities back then?
I was a patrolman. I was working in a zone, answer calls, traffic stops, normal routine stuff.
Okay, I want to turn your attention to August 28th of 2016 in the evening hours. Did you respond to 2761 West Wallings Road?
Yes.
And when you arrived, who did you first come into contact with?
The homeowner, I believe, Luann Lawrence.
All right, and was she the one who called this call in, who made this call?
I believe so, yes. She called it in.
All right, did you go into the home?
I did.
As you went into the home, did you hear anything?
Yeah, there was a male and a female arguing pretty loudly.
All right, and did you hear the female screaming at the male?
Yes.
All right, and when you, well, did you later learn during the course of your investigation that the male involved was Shelby Nealy and the female involved was Jamie Ivancic?
Yes, I did.
All right, and where in the home did you go first when you went inside?
Through the garage into the breezeway. Again, it's years ago, so I'm
Sure.
trying to remember off the top of my head. But you go through the garage, you turn right, and there's like a breezeway there, and they were up almost into the house.
All right, and what did you see as you approached going through there?
I saw a male lying on his back, a female on top of him, and he had grabbed her wrists.
Okay, so was she sitting on top of him?
She was.
All right. And that was Mr. Nealy and Miss Ivancic, apparently, correct?
Correct.
All right. And you said that he was holding her wrist or her arms?
Yeah, he was on his back, and he was holding onto her wrists or her arms.
And did you hear him saying anything to her?
I can't recall off the top of my head. I have my report here. I believe they were just arguing, and I don't remember if they said anything to each other or what was said, but it was argument, and he was just kind of holding on to her wrists. So.
You can refer to your report if you need to,
Okay.
but was he telling her to?
Yeah. I remember it was an argument. They were arguing over something, and I just read it. I'm sorry.
Do you have it noted in your report that he was telling her to calm down?
He told me that later.
Okay.
That when I talked to him after everything was calm, I asked him what happened, and he said that he was holding onto her wrists to get her to calm down.
Okay. And you obviously have a copy of the report and some photos that were provided to you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And the photos that you have, do those depict Shelby Nealy? There's 6 photos, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And those depict Shelby Nealy in an orange shirt?
Yes.
All right. Judge, I would ask that what's been marked as exhibits 12 through 17, 6 photos be admitted into evidence as defense 12 through 17.
Any objection? All right, they're admitted.
May I publish these?
You may. Okay. All right, any further questions by the defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Well, yes, actually one. So these photos that you took are actually, since they're taken in relation to this report, this would have been how he appeared at that time on that day, correct? Or that evening?
It was.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Any cross-examination?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Good morning, Sergeant Carlson.
Good morning.
Or Carlton, sorry. When you got there, you separated the parties and you ended up speaking with Jamie Ivancic.
I did.
And Jamie Ivancic told you that for the past year she'd been beaten by her husband, Shelby Nealy.
She did.
And she told you that just a couple days ago they had been driving and she was the one driving and the defendant grabbed her arms and twisted them, causing the car to spin out of control.
She did.
And she also told you that this night in particular, the one you responded, that they'd been arguing, and she told the defendant, Shelby Nealy, that she was going to leave him. He got upset and then grabbed her and began to choke her.
That's what she told me, yes.
And she told you that she was very afraid of him. She fought back by scratching at him, and that the only way she could get him to calm down was to sit on him.
She did.
Okay. I don't have any more questions. Thank you.
Thank you. Any redirect?
Yes. You were informed during this investigation that Miss Ivancic was 10 weeks pregnant while she was sitting on top of Mr. Nealy, correct?
Right.
Okay. And were you also told that she was off of her bipolar medication
Yes, I was.
and that caused her to become violent when she would get upset?
Overruled.
I'm sorry, do you need me to repeat?
That's what he told me, yes.
Okay. Did he indicate to you that on this particular night he was trying to protect himself because she was choking him?
He did tell me that, yes. He said that the only way he could get her to calm down is to grab her arms.
Now, when you asked him about the incident that she claimed had happened a few days earlier, he admitted to you that there was an argument, right?
He did.
All right. And he told you that he was actually attacked and defended himself.
He did.
All right. And I believe one of the photos that you took, the black eye would have come from that incident. Is that right?
Correct. His black eye and a couple of the scratches were not fresh. And I noted in my report that had to have come from a different incident.
Okay. Now, Mr. Sarabia, the prosecutor here, had asked you a question about Jamie indicating to you that her arm had been twisted in some fashion and she thought there was something wrong with it in the this incident, this argument a couple days prior?
She did. She told me she thought it was broken, I believe is what she said.
She didn't go to the doctor a few days prior regarding that or since that time, had she?
No.
You charged Jamie Ivancic with domestic violence. Is that right?
I did.
I don't have any other questions. Thank you.
All right, anything else from the state? Yes, Judge.
Jamie Ivancic did end up going to Metro Health Hospital that evening, though, right, or that early morning?
I'm not sure which one she went to, but she did go to the hospital, yes.
Okay. And she was never convicted of anything from this incident, right?
From what I've heard, I can't necessarily say that. From what I was told, she did not get convicted of a domestic violence, no.
Okay.
I didn't look it up.
And again, to be clear, like we saw a group of photographs. Those were indicated to you that some of those injuries, like the black eye and some of the scratches, had come from this incident in the car a couple of days earlier?
They weren't fresh, so I believe they had come from that incident, yes.
Okay. I don't have any more questions. Thank you.
Well, if it's within the scope, yes. I mean, it does have to stop at some point. Go ahead.
You indicated that Ms. Ivancic went to the hospital. Was she upset, uncooperative, and screaming and told you that she did not want to go to the hospital, but then eventually agreed with you to go to the hospital?
She did, yeah. She was very upset and didn't want to go and did exactly that, yes.
And the reason that Mr. Nealy was not convicted is because, Ms. Ivancic was not convicted, was because Mr. Nealy didn't want to continue to press charges against her, right?
Right.
I'm asking if he knows.
I don't think he knows the answer to that, right?
I don't know, Judge. I'm just,
All right.
based on what Mr. Sarabia asked him, that's why I asked that question.
All right, so if he doesn't know, he can say he doesn't know. If he does know, he can say what happened.
All I can tell you is that he did not want to fill out a statement, did not request a temporary protection order. I don't know what else happened after that.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, who's your next witness?
Tammy Fox.
So we'll see if this is Tammy Fox. All right, we're trying to find Tammy Fox. Is that you? All right, if you can unmute yourself. All right, but there you go. So we couldn't hear you before. So you're Tammy Fox?
Yeah,
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right, you're very good. All right, you may inquire.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Bjorn Brunvan. I represent Shelby Nealy. If you could please tell the jury your full name.
Tammy Louise Fox.
And are you currently employed?
No, sir, I'm retired.
Okay. Back in December of 2015, where were you employed?
I was employed at the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
All right. And how long had you been employed with the Palm Beach Sheriff's Office at that time?
Since 2003.
Okay. So about 12 years, if my math is correct?
Something like that, yes.
All right. Do you recall an incident involving Shelby Nealy and Jamie Ivancic?
Only based on the report that I received.
All right. And so based on the report, and feel free to refer to the report is prepared by yourself, right?
Yes.
And you had at least 12 years of training on how to prepare reports.
Yes.
And would it be fair to say that you prepare reports with as many details as possible in the event that at some point in the future you may have to come and testify about what happened?
Yes.
All right. So from reviewing the report, what can you tell this jury about what happened when you arrived at 103 Plantation Boulevard in Lake Worth on December 21st, 2015?
I responded to a 911 call, possible domestic in progress. When I got there, I met a woman, I can't remember her name, Jamie. She was a bit out of control and uncooperative. At that point, I had met her husband.
Let me stop you for a second, if I may.
Yeah.
You just indicated that Jamie Ivancic was a bit out of control, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to take a closer look at your report and tell this jury how you described her at the time. I think you used slightly different language.
Completely out of control.
Okay, very good. And what else? Can you tell the jury about how you found Jamie Ivancic when you arrived at that scene?
She was out of control and uncooperative with me.
Okay. Was she standing up, sitting down?
I don't remember.
All right, well, take your time and take a look at your report. Shortly after the completely out of control language, that might help you.
Oh, she was sitting, yes.
All right. And so what do you do next?
Based on my report, the husband, Shelby Nealy, stated that she had taken some of her 4 or 5 of her prescription medication.
Okay.
And she said she was going to stab her belly and kill herself and the baby.
Okay. And the medication that she indicated, was that Seroquel 200 milligram?
I don't know. It's blocked out on my report.
It is. Okay. All right. And what happens next?
I checked her stomach and saw a surface cut across her belly. I checked the medication bottle and found only 3 pills. I contacted fire rescue. They came and they transported her to the nearest receiving facility, which would have been JFK, and I Baker acted her.
Okay. And you Baker acted her because of what?
I felt she was going to be harm to herself or others if she didn't get treatment.
And the other in particular was who?
The child.
Have a moment, Your Honor.
You may.
That's all I have, Your Honor. Thank you.
Any cross-examination?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
You don't actually remember anything about this incident at all, right?
I do not.
But according to your report, based on what defense counsel just talked to you about, you have a pretty good idea of what happened from reviewing that, right?
Yes.
Now, the allegations made in that report about Jamie that were made to you were relayed to you by Shelby Nealy, right?
Correct.
And you said you did not arrest her for anything, right?
No.
And you said that you Baker acted her as a result of your inactions, right?
Yes.
Baker acting someone isn't supposed to be a punishment, right? In fact, it's supposed to get them help because they need some sort of mental health or psychiatric help, right?
Correct.
Okay. And that's what you did in this case, right?
Yes.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Any redirect?
The fact that you don't recall anything, that's the reason why you write reports, right?
Yes.
And you're not going to include details in a report if they were not accurate and truthful at the time, right?
Correct.
And in addition to receiving the information that you saw when you first arrived, right? You told the jury what you saw, according to your report.
Yes.
All right. But in addition to that, and having been told by Shelby Nealy about his concerns, you actually saw a cut across the belly of Miss Ivancic, Jamie Ivancic. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.